This video will have timestamps for all the manga I talk about on the Mysterious Weeb YouTube channel. First up, we have KENGAN and Manga. So far, the Berserker Ball Tournament Championships have been fairly decent. We had the twist ending in the first fight of Swordpang vs Cosmo, with Swordpang acquiring that victory. Then in the second fight, as I predicted, Rito easily defeated Myers, and then now we've completed the third fight of Koga vs Silver, with Koga getting that victory. I've enjoyed the fights so far. They have been on the shorter side, and regarding content on the Mysterious Weeb channel itself, it has made it a little bit harder to make videos on, considering the length of the chapters and how a majority of it is just fighting. So at times I'll wait for a few chapters to build up before I make a dedicated video about the most recent stuff. But I'm enjoying it so far. Of course, I'm most excited for the likes of Koga and Roki having their battle. Swordpang vs Rito is going to be pretty interesting, but yeah, so far so good. Just the shorter chapters are quite unfortunate, but weekly chapters still can't go wrong with that. Regarding the BAKI DAO 2018 manga, that recently went on a break for like 1 or 2 months, right before the fight between Doppo and Keiha was about to begin. We recently got a chapter regarding that. I haven't made a dedicated video of it, as once again, short, nothing too major, just them two getting into the battle. Keiha so far, ever since his introduction, has been pretty cool, but my issue is we were kind of blue balls by the whole Jack hype. He defeated Sukune and then pretty much called out everyone, creating the perfect opportunity for a full dedicated Jack Hanma arc, which sadly has been, I guess, delayed for more sumo stuff with the introduction of Keiha and now him fighting Doppo, even though Doppo was someone Jack called out. So as soon as we get the Jack stuff back again, that's going to be some insanity. But I am excited for Keiha vs Doppo. Of course, I think Keiha's going to win, but more so this fight will be used to properly gauge Keiha regarding, I guess, the top 10 strongest. If you like low diffs the likes of Doppo, he will be most likely breaking the top 10 currently in the BAKI story, but we'll have to wait and see. Chapter release dates for the BAKI manga, of course, aren't consistent. There could be a chapter next week, there could be a chapter not until next month. We'll just have to wait and see. Join the Discord for any updates regarding any series I talk about in today's video. Next up, we have Record of Ragnarok. This is probably the manga I'm most excited for regarding current events in the series. Beelzebub vs Tesla has officially begun. Their first full dedicated chapter to their fight has been released. Pretty fire stuff. Beelzebub is ending up to be one of the strongest in the whole series so far. Tesla, even though he's kind of getting shit on so far, is very cool, and the art just in the newest chapter alone has been some of the best we've gotten in the whole series so far. Of course, there is the biggest downside, and that is the monthly chapters and how the current translation team has, I guess, quit. So I'm not too sure what's going on with translations. They may not be that accurate for the coming months, so we'll have to wait and see regarding that. We also got the, of course, Jack the Ripper spin-off manga beginning in October, so that's going to be pretty cool. Next up, we have the One Punch Man manga. That recently went on the break after the absolute peak of Garo vs Saitama. The ending kinda annoyed a few people. I personally didn't mind it. Yes, it had its problems, but I wasn't too angry about it. However, One Punch Man is no longer on break, with us getting a chapter a few days ago. We have Pig God being an absolute beast. We have Saitama collecting Rover as his new pet. And Black S still being around. Will he potentially become Saitama's pet as well? We'll have to wait and see. But it seems like the One Punch Man manga will be going down a slower pace for a while, which is to be expected considering the climax of Garo vs Saitama just concluded. From what I currently know, the pacing should be consistent. Murata every 2 weeks a new chapter, so One Punch Man greatness will be continuing now after its break. Regarding other manga I read but don't particularly talk about too much on this channel, we have Tenkaichi. Probably the most underrated currently releasing fighting manga, so if you haven't started reading Tenkaichi, just do it. We're in the 4th fight of this series so far. I have videos here talking about the first initial fights. I'll probably make a dedicated video once this current 4th fight is over, so stay tuned for that, but get on that Tenkaichi train. Apart from that, we have these manga on screen here now. These are pretty good. I personally don't particularly keep up to date with them. I am quite a bit behind now, but from what I've been told by people who do keep up to date with them, they are quite fire right now, so check out these two if you haven't already. However, probably the most exciting and best news in today's video is that the 4 main manga I talk about on this channel are all confirmed to be having a new anime season. The next arc of the BAKI manga is getting adapted, the Pickle arc. My personal second or third favourite in the whole BAKI manga series. That is confirmed to be coming out sometime this year or next year, once again on Netflix. After so many years, we finally got confirmation that Kengan Ashura is coming back with Season 3, the continuation of the Annihilation Tournament's second round, starting with Wakatsuki vs Julius, one of the greatest fights in the whole series, which is then followed by Mutaba vs Seki, another great fight, Kuroki vs Kiryu, a fight that pretty much came out of nowhere and shocked all manga readers, Sorpang vs Ray, that is very hype and interesting, Hatsumi vs Bando, and then potentially the greatest fight in the whole Kengan Ashura series, Yaolang vs Kanogito. All of that is coming in the new season of Kengan. Then we also have Season 2 of the Record of Ragnarok anime confirmed. Most likely 3 more fights, Jack the Ripper vs Hercules, Shiva vs Raiden, and Buddha vs Zero, and everything else. That's going to be cool. Hopefully they step up the game regarding the Record of Ragnarok anime. I'm praying that they do, so yep, excited for that. And then, similar to Kengan Ashura, after waiting so many years, we finally got confirmation that One Punch Man is getting a new anime, the 3rd season. And I guess the start of the Real Monster Invasion Association arc, Garo arc, whatever you want to call it. A lot of crazy stuff happens in this arc, and yeah, One Punch Man is definitely going to be delivering, as it has a new animation studio, the same that does these anime on screen here. So with all these manga getting new anime seasons, of course this will result in more manga readers. So as a fighting manga fandom, I guess, we have to, promote the manga when these animes do come out and new fans are wanting to pick up the manga, especially stuff like BAKI and Kengan, as a lot of people already read the One Punch Man manga. Record of Ragnarok, I'm not too confident in the anime, and yeah, a lot of people are missing out on the greatness that Kengan and BAKI are providing. Especially BAKI with so much manga material not really adapted in the anime so far. But yeah, anime hype, let's go. Regarding content on the channel itself, I have a very big and probably my best video ever in the works regarding BAKI. So stay tuned for that. Regarding the release date, I'm not 100% on. It's going to take quite a while still, so it's in the works. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out all the other stuff in the description. Shout out to the mad lads who support the channel via the Patreon. And yep, that's it, guys. Peace.